Hey, CoreniaBug fans! Hope y'all are fantastic today. Today, we're back in the tiny CoreniaBug kitchen. Here we are. And I'm actually really super mega excited for this video. Because I know that it's going to be excellent. You might have guessed by the thumbnail and by what I just said that we are going to be cooking some eggs today. Yep. And I will tell you, I eat a lot of eggs. We are an egg eating household. We normally buy the really big package from Walmart that comes with like 60 eggs at a time. So I'm just going to show you one of the ways that I like to cook and eat my eggs. Yeah. So let's go. We do have our pan already heating up, so it's nice and warm. But I like to do it kind of like, I don't know, in between the 3 and the 4, kind of halfway in between usually is like a good spot for me. And then give a little spritz of pan, so that way they don't stick to the pan. Little spritz-a-rooney there. Perfect. My friend Daniel, his mom's actually named Pam, and she's awesome, so. But anyways. And then we will just get the eggs ready to go into our pan. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Number 2. And number 3. Wonderful. And we're going to sprinkle just a little bit of salt on there. Oh no, my salt shaker's almost empty. Uh-oh, I think we have enough. Just a little bit of salt, not too much. Okay, that's good. Alright, and now we wait a minute. And, there are so many different ways to cook eggs. And I used to actually work at a restaurant called Granny's Country Kitchen, and they serve breakfast all day, and they're really known for their breakfast. And so I did learn quite a bit about eggs while I was working there. And let me tell you, you think people are picky about their steaks. Talk about eggs. Seriously, I can't tell you how many times people would send back their eggs to the kitchen if they weren't cooked correctly. Yep. And I think sometimes a lot of people just don't know how to order their eggs. Like, they're not sure what they're asking for. They say one thing and then it comes out that way, but that wasn't actually what they wanted. And so sometimes, like, I'll just go over the different, kinds of eggs and how you would order them. So over easy, we'll start. Sunny side up is just cooked one side, and you don't flip them and cook them. You just cook them on the one side, and the yolk's not done. And that is going to be sunny side up. Now, over easy is going to be where you do flip the egg, but the white is not entirely done, and the yellow's not done. So that's over easy. The egg is, not done. Like over your steak. It's like a rare egg, I guess. And then there's how I like my eggs, which is over medium. And that's what most people like. It's the most popular over medium. And that is where you do flip the egg. All the white is completely done. So white part is cooked. But then the yellow part isn't done all the way. It might get a little bit, but it's not done. So you have runny yellows, and that's over medium. And then over well is to where white is totally cooked. Yellow is mostly sort of cooked. It's like kind of cooked, mostly the yellow. Maybe not totally done. It's still soft. And it's flipped, of course. And I think we are about ready to flip our eggs. And I don't exactly do this as good as maybe the cooks at Granny's, but I like to just kind of separate the eggs before I flip. And it just kind of makes it easier for me to get up under the egg. So here we go. And I like to lean my pan. Okay, and here we go. Boop. Oh, I kind of broke the yellow a little bit on that one. Oh, no. That's okay. All right. And these yellows are so close together, I'm not going to try to separate them. We're just kind of going to try to flip them all together. Okay. And yeah. Okay. But now, I'm not going to let them cook for too much longer. I'm actually going to set my timer for like 1 more minute. And set my timer. Oops. Just for 1 more minute. Okay, so where do we leave off? Oh, so medium well, yellows are like kind of cooked. And then, of course, well done is totally cooked. Yellows, whites, everything cooked totally all the way. Then you have scrambled or scrammied, like I like to say. So you have soft scrammied, where that's like a little bit, not quite cooked all the way. So soft scrammied. And then you've got just scrambled eggs. And then you've got scrambled well, where they're like totally dry, no gooiness, very dry. It's going to be. And then, of course, there's all your other varieties, like you've got your poached eggs and your eggs Benedict and all kinds of different ways you can cook the eggs.
There's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potatoes.
Yep. Oh, there's a timer. Okay. So now, I'm just going to take my eggs and slip them into my little bowl. I do have my cutesy little snowman bowl because it's Christmas time. So I got my cutesy snowman bowl. And I like to use this bowl for like anything and everything. Drinks, food, everything. Okay. And we'll just slip our eggs, boop, right into the bowl. I'll turn off the burner. I may or may not have been known to leave a burner on at times, or the oven in the past, and my mom would always come into the kitchen, and I would hear her say, Corey, that's what they call me. Corey, are you still using the oven? Are you done with the oven? And I'd be like, yes, Mom. I mean, I was maybe gonna use it again, but you can turn it off for now. I'm done for now. But yeah, I would always wonder. She'd say, hey, Corey, are you done using the oven? That's kind of how she would sound. Anyways, let me grab a fork. Or spoon, rather. I'm gonna get a spoon, and I'll show you. If you cut into the eggs, see that nice runny yellow part? But the whites are totally done. All the done whites and the runny yellows. Beautiful. That is just right over medium egg. I think I'm really breaking out of my shell here, don't you think? That's right. I got yolks for days. Man, I really cracked myself up. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I bet you guys had no idea, unless you have also worked in a breakfast place, that so many people can be so picky about their eggs. Like I said, all the time I would have somebody say, I want over easy. And then, guess what? The chef, the cook, would make them over easy. I take them to the table, and then they're like, oh, these aren't done. And I'm like, they are done. That's how you ordered them. And I say what you really wanted was over medium. Yep. So, but who knew? Okay, and then I just kind of like to chop up my eggs in the bowl a little bit and swizzle them all around so I kind of get the yolk coverage on the eggs, because I like a little bit of coverage there. Uh, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Well, not really. I guess it doesn't look beautiful, but it tastes great. Absolutely. Let's see. Mm, delicious. Yep. And you can really, I mean, eggs are so versatile. You can add like hot sauce to them or maybe some black pepper or some vegetables. Sometimes I make an omelet, add some cheese, some peppers, mushrooms. An omelet's good too. Yep. And eggs are not just a breakfast food. Eggs can be anytime. Anytime you can eat eggs. I think it's funny how people get locked into like you can only eat certain foods at certain times of day. Just like him. I actually forgot my breakfast to take it to work. So instead of my usual oatmeal that I have for breakfast, I actually ate some chicken that I had for breakfast. So some people might not feel like chicken's a breakfast food, but that's okay. High protein, not a bad choice for the morning. Oh, as I was just blowing on the eggs, I remembered this video that I watched about like Victorian dinner parties. And apparently, if you blew on your food, then that was really bad. You were like trashy if you blew on your food. That showed that you did not have the patience to wait for it to cool if it was too hot. So, apparently, if you blow on your food, you're impatient, which I guess maybe fits me. Mm. Oh man, these are so good. Heck yeah. Mm. Hmm? Oh, at our work, we're hosting this big client event that's coming up. And I'm so excited actually because we're having a breakfast buffet for dinner. So we're going to have eggs and bacon and sausage and like pancakes and waffles and like the works, all the breakfast foods. And it's going to be so good and I cannot wait. I can guarantee you I will eat too much. But that's okay. It's going to be delicious. Mm-hmm. I like too that it doesn't really take very long to cook the eggs. There's a lot of other foods that take so long to cook, but eggs are so fast and easy. And you can actually, I mean, if you didn't want to take time to put them on the stove, you can cook them in the microwave. And then that's even more fast and easy. And then, we're all done. That's it. Clean my plate. Anyways, thanks for tuning in for you guys for another Vlogmania, Mania. And hopefully you enjoyed hanging out while we cooked our eggs and had our breakfast foods for dinner. And hopefully you have an excellent day. Goodbye, everyone.